Here are some reasons I was put in isolation in high school. I was eventually put in permanent isolation where I was no longer allowed in classes, but I'll go into that in a minute. And full disclosure, I'm going to do my disclosure at the end of this. One of the reasons was because I refused to take my nose piercing out. The reason why is because I pierced it myself, and I thought if I take it out, it's going to close up like your ears do. My form tutor kept saying, take it out, take it out, take it out. And in the end, I was like, I will take it out if you sanitize your hands first. I know I was an asshole, all right? That's what my disclosure at the end is about. So I got sent out for the rest of the day into isolation. Another reason, an outrageous reason, one of my tutors accused me of taking money off her. It was an art teacher. Oh my God, no. I want to make a separate video about this art teacher. She accused me of taking money out of her purse, which if I was going to take money out of your purse, I would have taken the whole purse. I wouldn't just take £20. I got searched and everything. I will make a whole video about it. I was put in isolation, and when I proved I didn't take it, I was like, why have you put me in isolation? I didn't take it. And they said because I gave them attitude. There was a girl who was called Yasmin, Jade, Chloe, Sasha. Her name was like that. And I said, oh my God, you were named after every Bratz doll. Do you remember Bratz dolls? I said to her, you were named after every Bratz doll, but I didn't realise my voice was louder than I intended. So then everyone started laughing. So it went from me trying to be funny to me being mean. It came across really mean because everyone laughed. She was laughing until everyone else started laughing. Then she didn't find it funny anymore. I tried to say sorry, but I got sent out, put in isolation for the day. There was a girl in school who was 2 years above me, and she put pink streaks in her blonde hair. She looked amazing. She got sent home for doing that. So that evening, I dyed my whole head pink. I had blonde hair. I dyed all of it bright pink. I swear to God, if anyone has a picture from my pink hair days, send it to me. The reason I didn't get sent home is because I had a really bad home life. And the teachers knew that. So all these incidents, that's why I was always put in isolation. They never sent me home because they knew it wouldn't be good for me. And I got isolation for a week for that. And I had the hair for 2 months. One of my best friends in school was a guy, and it was purely platonic. We were just friends, but one day we fell out. So he wrote in all the boys' toilets that I was a slag. He wrote Lauren is a slag on all the walls. So in all the girls' toilets, I wrote that he was gay. I'm not saying it was right. I'm not saying it was mature. I was like 14. He obviously snitched on me to the head teacher, so I was trying to deny it and be like, it wasn't me, it wasn't me. So they actually took one of my school books and started comparing the handwriting. So they caught me. And then when I was like, well, he was calling me a slag, they didn't believe me. They didn't do the handwriting test on him. I was put in isolation for a week. I called someone a cunt. In my defense, I didn't actually know it was like that offensive then. And you've got to understand, I know people use the word so loosely now. Like, I know literal 11-year-olds that know what that word means. When I was 11, I didn't know what that word meant. I said the word when I was 13. I thought it was just a ruder way of calling someone an idiot. I didn't know it was like the worst British swear word you could say. So I got isolation for 2 days. And the final reason, which is what put me in permanent isolation where I was never allowed in classrooms again, is I lit up a cigarette in maths class. At this point, I was just trying to get myself excluded. They kept refusing to exclude me because they knew that's what I wanted, and that's in my foster care records, because I did eventually end up in foster care. So my full disclosure, what I would normally add at the beginning is I know I was an arsehole. I was very badly behaved in school. I didn't make life easy for the teachers. Now that I'm an adult, I have a lot of sympathy for them that they had to deal with me. It was just my home life, not to justify my behaviour, but my home life wasn't great, which then made my behaviour at school not so great, and round it went. But I'm going to tell the story. My next video will be about the art teacher who accused me of taking her money. So if you want that, just comment like part 2 and then I can link my video to your comment.